My name is Araceli, and this is my informative speech. Parents endure a lot of emotions from the moment of receiving news they are expecting a child. Some parents go out to look for information on how to parent and what to expect, especially if they are first-time parents. It is not wrong to look for guidance on how to parent because raising children is not always easy. For instance, children between the ages 2 to 4 years old can be the most difficult. They begin to express their wants and needs through their emotions. Sometimes children express these needs and wants calmly, but other times they express through tantrums. From an internet article by Sister Hannah Wee for Stat Perils, published January of 2021, stated that 91% of tantrums occur in 30 to 36-month-old children. I've experienced these tantrums with my 4-year-old, and the tantrums can be very difficult to control. I'm here today to provide ideas on how tantrums can be controlled by parents by planning around their child, being consistent with discipline, and praising good behavior. Providing an everyday schedule for the child can be very beneficial. A schedule can consist of meal times, nap times, and activities. The set times provide a routine for the child, and it helps parents become more organized for themselves, especially when they need to complete an errand or task. Deciding which time works best for the parent and the child will provide a less stressful errand and day. For example, if parents decide to go shopping during lunchtime, but their child is used to eating around that time, their child will become agitated and a tantrum will occur. In a web entry by Mayo Clinic, published November 2020, provides ways to encourage good behavior for children, such as planning ahead and knowing the child limits to avoid tantrum triggers. Consistency and discipline will help the child to obey the parents and understand their own faults. Children will test their limits with their parents to see how far they will be able to get what they want. Parents should not allow children to reach this limit. For instance, if a child sees a toy at a store that they want to have, but the parents do not allow them to have it, the child will instantly cry. In an internet article published by Amy Morin for Very Well Family in 2021, states how pre-teaching will help the child know the expectations. Before entering the store, explain what will happen and establish rules. Crying is a form of a tantrum and the child's way to express their need for that toy. It is easier to stop the crying by allowing the child to have the toy, but this will only show the child how crying will allow them to get what they want for future instances. Parents need to stay calm and ignore the tantrum. From an internet article published by Sister Hannah Wee for Stat Pearls in January 2021, a tantrum should not last more than 15 minutes and occur no more than 5 times a day. If the child becomes destructive, the parent needs to remove the child from the situation, to find a timeout spot, and once the child is calm, then return to their activity. According to Kathleen Berger, author of the book Invitation to Lifespan, published in 2004, states how discipline is an example of operant conditioning, which is described as a particular action is either rewarded and the action will be repeated, or punished and the action will not repeat. As children learn to be disciplined, they also need to be praised for good behavior. Children need to feel happy and proud within themselves when they know they have improved on their behavior. The first people most children seek for this positive attention are their parents. In the article by Yolanda Gavinis for Essence in 2000 states how parents need to reassure and rebuild by taking a moment to talk to their child how proud they are for their good behavior. Parents need to be specific when they praise their child. For example, specify how their child followed directions, listened, or didn't cry when they said no. Their children will want to feel that praise again for future instances going forward. In closing, providing a schedule, being consistent on discipline, and praising good behavior toward the child will lessen the number of tantrums. There will always be guidance for parents on how to control tantrums for their children. The more knowledge and understanding of tantrums will provide more happy days for the parent